This is Sandy Tankus for TOS50.com. I'm here today again with our hairstylist, Kiki. How are you, Kiki?
I'm fine, Sandy. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And we're here today to talk about bangs because bangs are so popular these days.
Of course they are.
Yeah, and even our first lady is wearing bangs, and
She looks great.
Right, and she created quite a stir when she had those bangs cut. Everyone was talking about it, so I thought that it would be interesting to talk about the history of bangs, when bangs started. Like, what is the first time that we know about bangs? When do they go? Where do they go back to?
Cleopatra. I think she's the most famous woman with bangs in ages because I don't remember other people having bangs before her, so I don't know. Maybe
Well, it was before our time.
Absolutely.
Way before our time.
Exactly.
Okay, and what about if we start talking about movie stars, like when, let's say, from the 20s on, what do we know about movie stars in the 20s who had bangs?
Well, I did some research, and from all the people that I find, I think Lucy Brooks, was a very beautiful woman, movie star, looked gorgeous in bangs. And then we go into another one, it depends the age, like in the 60s, the Beatles had bangs, believe it or not, and Elizabeth Taylor, and
Cleopatra.
And Cleopatra, that's when the movie was reproduced. And after that, we go to a lot of famous movie stars, like women that really had a style and set it up, like a Barbara Streisand with her curly bangs, and Bette Midler. She was very famous for them. We going into the 70s with Jane Birkin from England, which she was very hippie with the straight bangs across and the long straight hair. Women like Mimi Eisenhower, that she was the most funniest bangs, I think, in the whole world.
She was from the 50s.
Oh, she was from the 50s. Yeah, you're right. I'm going back and front in history. Sorry for that. Another famous model, which is very famous, like in the 80s, was Kate Moss with bangs. J-Lo, which is called Jennifer Lopez, and Michelle Obama is the recent more famous person with bangs.
And of course, Barbara Walters.
Oh yes, most of the time she wears bangs, from what I find out about her.
Well, they say that bangs actually can, on the older women, they can hide the wrinkles in our forehead.
Yeah, they call them the bow bangs. Like no Botox get bangs,
Yeah.
So this is something that. But they have a different types of bangs. Like they have the side swipe, it's like what I have to the side. They have the pin-up, which go longer in the middle and shorter in and the sides of the forehead. They have the brow, which is across and covers all your brows. You don't see them. They have the wispy and the very short, like Mimi Eisenhower, or women, that they wear a very short hair. So they have this very very short pixie bangs.
Well, so that Michelle Obama right now, her bangs, what style would you call those?
Well, this is like a brow bang, but it's what it is. Bangs is something that you have to ask your stylist to do it custom to your face, because some people can wear. They have a big foreheads and they can wear bangs, and some people have a short foreheads and they can now put bangs across. So it depends how you wear your hair and your hairstyle and your bone structure. You can ask your hairstylist to do it. Different bangs for people that they have round face, different bangs for people that they have oblong face or a square jaw face. So it depends the bone structure of your face. You can wear your bangs.
Well, okay, so thank you. We'll talk to you again when the next hairstyle becomes popular, but right now we're talking about bangs.
Thank you very much, Sandy. Anytime.